Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Frostpunk. Let me start by saying thank you to everybody who supported the series so far, liked the videos, and leaving feedback for me to get better. Seems like there's only been 2 episodes posted as of this point, but the number one piece of feedback by far is NL. You have to start creating your own resources. So I think just by happenstance and luck, we did manage to get to that point where I am creating my own resources, because hold on, you're going there. We have this is a sawmill, right? Sawmill's under construction. We're researching presently generator range upgrade, which is not related to resources. I'm sure we'll need some way to get steel in the future. And you are a gathering post that is already at peak capacity. We are researching generator range upgrade. We just looked at that. Okay, let's get it going. So thanks for your support so far. It's been very helpful. You know, you always gotta rely on the kindness of strangers when it comes to a series like this. One thing that's also come up quite frequently, actually, is NL. You have too many sick people. You need to handle the sickness. So we did build medical posts. Hold on, if we find a medical post, we can then go to more buildings. So we have 1, 2, 3. Well, that's a care house. 3. We have 3 medical posts. We may wish to build more because we do have 25 sick, and we have tons of wood. I'm not going to say that we wouldn't want to have more as well, but sure, okay, we will, I mean, actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking, what if we just waited until we could research to expand our medical post? People will heal faster. I mean, that will definitely lower the rate of illness. And plus, we just built these ones, like, yesterday. So I think I'm actually, for now, I'm kind of, like, content with where we stand. But keep in mind, like, I don't want to build more medical houses just yet, because we don't really have a, we don't have, enough workers, I think. So we really need people to come back, from their expeditions first, I think. Freezing homes. Captain, people have gathered to protest against the cold in their homes. They're angry that despite the health risks posed by the cold, you seem to be neglecting the problem. Let's heat some homes. Let's heat all homes. It's the same thing we had earlier. We're going to heat some homes because I really think when the generator range upgrade is done, I hope it's passive and doesn't cost extra coal. On a thermodynamic level, it makes no sense, I guess, unless we just made the process more efficient. Okay, so we have 0 workers here. Hold on. Area effects. There are 2 types of buildings with area effects. Some buildings, like Sawmill, have an area with which the resources can be gathered, and some others, the area in which they can affect people, like a house of prayer or places like a field kitchen. Okay, so we knew that in advance. The Sawmill can hit all these frozen trees, which seems like a pretty good place for it. We only have 2 workers, so I just want to take a look and see where we have other workers we could pull from. Like, if we could just pull a couple of workers, because we're always gonna, I mean, we actually, to be honest with you, we have a pretty good supply of wood right now. It might not be urgent, and hopefully our new expedition, which arrives in like 4 hours, we'll have some people getting back to us. So we have 1 gravely ill still. I don't know, I feel like sickness is definitely on the list, right? It's kind of a different, style of survival sandbox games, because I always feel like in a lot of those games, whenever you start to run out of resources, you're like, oh, don't worry, I'll just expand. But, you know, we have like an upper maximum on the level of our expansion. Scouts have reached the bridge in Winterhome. Search might provide an automaton? I don't know what you mean by that. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or dismantle it for resources. I mean, here's the thing. 2 steam cores seems pretty cool, but sending the automaton to the city so we have a worker that doesn't get tired, that seems sick. So let's send our expedition out to the weather station, I guess. Just stay frosty out there, pun intended, I suppose. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved we're on the right track. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Hope falls slightly. We just found a robot, and you're gonna be annoyed? Okay, so we really... Please wake up and go to work. The temperature has fallen again to -40. Hold on. Temperature requirements. Many buildings such as cookhouse and medical posts must be at least chilly to function. Place them in the heat zone around the generator or a steam hub, otherwise they could stop working when it gets colder. So, hold on. Step 1, let's look. They are chilly. They will still function, but we would like to maybe kick it into overdrive. Ah, no. The medical post is actually cold. Yeah, that only really affects the center region, huh? So I'm still going to put it into overdrive because otherwise people are going to get sick. But I'm hoping that, like, put me on speed 3 temporarily. I just want our research to be done. I understand. So you're just... That coal pile... Oh, it's still functional. Okay, I think. I just want the research to be done. That way, the generator heat zone extends farther. Coal consumption is higher when using this setting. Yo, let's go! Let me just see how this will affect it. Still seems good. So this should fulfill our livable conditions, even though it's -40. But it is using twice as much coal per hour, so we really got to keep an eye on that. And, we're definitely... Hold on, just... Yeah, we're paused. That's good. Put me on research again really quick. I want to see what we got here. I really feel like medical post upgrade is the next best for us. Hothouse is food. Let's go medical post. Food seems okay. We have less than a day. Promise broken. You promised people warmth. You broke your promise? Pardon? I thought... Suppose I shouldn't have turned off the overdrive, huh? So we'll turn it back on. That's my bad. It's a mistake, and discontent and hope are hey, it went down. It went down. There's bad healthcare. Hey, we have cold at home. You get home. It's chilly, actually. Sorry, there's a meme in here somewhere. We seem to be doing okay on cold during the day. We only have 2 workers, or 2 unemployed right now, so I don't really wish to build another medical post, to be honest, until we get more workers. I'm really hoping that, you know, we manage to find ourselves a cache of skilled engineers. I suppose, let me look at what engineers are doing right now as well. You don't have a job. Well, I could always put you on a medical house that doesn't have engineers to begin with, and that should help us out slightly. But I will admit, illness is kind of... It seems like it's getting out of hand. See where we got... we got engineers obviously working here. It's only going to take 4 hours to complete. Do we have engineers working here? No, which is good, because we want... Don't take us the wrong way. We want unskilled workers there. Coal is still going okay. Generator is not even close to getting busted right now. How are you guys liking this -40? They're loving the -40. Very low risk of getting ill. But in the sawmill, there is a risk of getting ill. So we need to research heaters, I think. Or steam hubs. I would accept either. But for now, I mean... Sure, is a third of our colony sick? Yes. That's bad. We're working on it. Well, we're planning to work on it. And at least in our head, we have like a... we have a plan of attack. Once we get more workers, our first priority is going to be to research, or not research, sorry, but just to get more medical posts and to fill the medical posts we already have with functional workers. But for now, we don't have workers, so we're going to try to improve our silo. We're going to try to make the medical post better. We're going to introduce leeches. We're going to introduce essential oils, real medicines that you can buy from the pharmacy at Whole Foods. You're going to be under control. Yes, that was a joke about the Goop Lab. Okay. 84% done. I don't want to speed up just in case things get spicy, right? We can also sign a law into passage, so we should look at that. Yes, please. We should look at that. Fighting arena? No, that's okay. I'm trying to think about where we would like to go Overcrowding. Our medical facilities should be fully utilized, even if we have to put patients on the floor. Capacity of medical facilities is doubled, but there will be discontent, and discontent will rise. That's tough right now. Extra rations can be used in medical facilities to speed up recovery. The thing is, like, I kind of want overcrowding, but we can't afford the discontent right now. So let's see what else we got. Ceremonial funerals causes the loss of hope caused by deaths to be halved. We can build a fighting arena. That's me on a dirty bulk. Without my glasses. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. Evening bouts will reduce discontent, but you will have to build a fighting house. Dueling law? We can build a pub. You know, these are things that are kind of... They seem secondary to me. We don't want food additives or anything right now either. Organ transplants. Let's see what we got. Child shelters. Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day. Hope will rise. This gives a permanent hope bonus. Now, I've heard that child labor is overpowered. But we do, in my opinion, we kind of need a hope injection right now. So let's give the people something they like. Children will spend the day in shelters. That gives us a little bit more hope instead of discontent. And then let's look at how to build a child shelter. Right there. 20 wood, 5 steel. We would like it, you know, fairly close to the center of the ring, I think. Nobody wants to send their kids out into the tundra. Let's build out this way, because this needs to be heated at some point. So we might as well put other stuff in the vicinity. And we're going to research, like, heating-based stuff very soon as well. We don't want all the kids getting sick because of our benevolence. But we really, I will admit, we have to get ahead of this sickness as soon as possible. And it might even be... It's later than we would like, but it is what it is. Hopefully they can learn out here as well. I'm sure we need staff to staff it, so we still kind of have similar problems, but... Okay, medical post upgrade research. The sick recover 10% faster at medical posts. That seems very nice. Now, let's get an ounce of prevention. We got the pound of cure. Let's get an ounce of prevention. What do we need for that? We need to research some way of heating. Now, a steam hub I want to look at briefly. It costs 20 steel and 10 wood. No, 10 wood is the research. These contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. They consume 3 coal per hour, or allows use of heaters. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that. I apologize. Allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during workplace hours. Each heater raises a workplace's temperature by 1 level and consumes 1 coal per hour. The thing is, I feel like steam hubs, they're passive, and they do cost us resources to build, but I bet they have a pretty small area of effect. But I don't really want to... I guess we do want to heat workplaces, because... I mean, like, if we only need a... No, let's research steam hubs for now. Look, it's... At least we're doing one of the two. We might not be doing the most efficient one, but I think that's okay. So we really want to see this number of sick fall. And I would say, for me, that was a pretty productive workday. Let's see what's going on here. Urgent need for treatment. Captain, our people have gathered to protest. The number of untreated sick keeps rising, but you seem to ignore the problem. Here's the thing. I will build a medical post. I do think we need a medical post. And, you know, it's a great location for it, potentially. However, we don't have too many people to staff it right now. I'll admit, we're dealing with the plague right now. Did you see Season 1 of The Terror? We're going to need a steam hub just to power this building to begin with. Or just to get people to work in it. Did you see Season 1 of The Terror? This is like Episode 4. People are starting to get sick and it's very dangerous. Steam cores and coal. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems operational. Oh, take resources. We get a steam core, 85 coal. Sure. They predict the great cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. Please go, though, to Winterhome, where I hope we can actually get some new workers. Hope falls slightly from the abandoned weather station. Okay. Number of amputees also rising. We can't probably afford to run our generator this hot forever, but it is what it is for now. Oh, the number of sick has fallen slightly. Children are cared for. People can work without worrying whether something will happen to their kids. But we need staff. No, we need staff. Well, we don't need... There's no staff at the child shelter? The inmates are running the asylum, brother. That's not a daycare. That's just a room. Okay, and the medical post. Guess what? We got one doctor there. Hopefully that you're still doing okay. Range setting is on 2, which is what we wanted. Okay, so turn overdrive off. I mean, we need to let it simmer for a couple of days just to get it back to a good level. Illness now rising again, which is understandable. Please wake up. We're only on day 11, but I do feel like it's going okay. Although, you tell me you got 8 sick absences here? 8 available. Oh, people probably got better. Well, we definitely want a few people on the coal mine. Wood seems like it is falling a little bit faster than I'd like, so I maxed out the other areas there. 2 sick absences. Could not resume production, requires raw food. We have no food. We have 2 hours of raw food. So, yes, I know the medical post will not function today. It's starting to get spiced. We need steam hubs as soon as possible. Y'all not at work yet? Did you hear that? Many, many sick. It's okay. Research should happen real quick. And the automaton, still 13 hours away. Let me take a look. I gotta be honest, I think we gotta kick this bad boy into overdrive again. We only have to last one more day, and then the temperature will rise. Scouts have reached the Winterhome. We climbed to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed, and the generator has exploded. Okay. We did get 2 steam cores. Outpost. Building an outpost depot allows you to assign people to work as an outpost team. Oh, send an outpost team to establish an outpost in Frostland at a location rich in resources. They will send these resources to the city once per day until you order the team to return to the city. Might chill on that, because I think we got our own problems right now. It'll deliver 150 wood per day, though, which is admittedly pretty good. Can I get... You guys won't go to the snow cliffs? Oh, you will go to the snow cliffs. Where's American Camp? You might as well start working your way back. You've been out there for, like, months at this point. Okay, so we're just letting it fly. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. We are alone. Hope falls. Yikes. It's been a bad day at Frostland. How are we supposed to survive if they didn't? Coming here was a fool's errand. We should go back. We should have stayed in London. Surely it couldn't have... Oh, what's happening, dude? We should never have left Britain. It's day 4. It's video 4. We just had a general strike. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. We have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. Order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. We've opened the Purpose Book of Laws. Neighborhood watch. New building, watchtower. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. You will have to build 2 watchtowers. Sign this into law. Our hope is in a bad place. Hold on. Sir, a doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss at army hospitals. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. Give him what he needs. We can't afford to lose any hope. Hopefully this isn't a Cersei's doctor sort of situation. I forgot the guy's name. Qyburn! You're not Qyburn, are you? If you're Qyburn, you gotta tell me. Okay, so we have to build 2 watchtowers, which I'm assuming are in order. They're relatively cheap, although we're not that rich on steel right now. And they improve the hope of people living nearby. So we can't really place them in great centralized locations right now. But we could put 1 here. Can't even hit many of those. We could put 1 here. Can we just... Please, I'd just like to get to you as well. Obviously, if I could replan my city, I would do it in a different fashion. And we do have to build roads in order to get you there. But we still have other problems that need addressing very quickly as well. Particularly, you know, the sick. But hope is not at 0. If we fulfill the promise of the watchtower, I'm assuming that we're also going to get some hope back. And hopefully not be at immediate risk of destruction. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us? What are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we decide to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down. We're not going to die. Some of them are so scared they plan to leave in 15 days. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent. To guide the city safely through its looming crisis. What happened? The Londoners are a group of people so frightened by the situation they want to go back to London. People will join the Londoners when hope is low and leave them when it's high. So we need to get as much hope as possible. Basically, we have to make very populist decisions, I think. Okay, so we have not even opened a medical post yet, right? Like, we need the temperature to rise. This one has 1 day and 5 hours left. I bet we can do that. The watchtowers are presently under construction. We do need 1. You know what? Build the other medical post right next to this one, so that our steam hub can get us there. This is, I'm realizing now, this is like a landmark moment for us. If we don't get this done properly, this could result in catastrophic effects. If we're not already too late, for that matter. So keep people happy as long as possible. Hey, just relax. The robots are coming soon. Let's go to speed 2. Steam hub has been researched. Okay, next step. Very important. Well, we have to wait for the roads, but we'll get more research going here. I feel... No, more scouts doesn't seem necessary. Food might be, to be honest. Bunkhouse for better... we can optimize our shelter system, maybe. To me, it seems like generator power, maybe, to keep people... coal consumption is doubled! I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Coal's okay right now. Still only 9 Londoners. Hold on, hold on. What is this? Multiple problems. Too cold. Street is under construction. Yeah, but like, once the street is built, you're gonna be fine. Like, you're gonna be able to construct there, I'm sure. I'm sure. Coal pile depleted. Gathering post resources depleted. This seems negative, but is actually kind of good, I think. So please dismantle this garbage. And then once it's dismantled, please go work there. And then we have more workers available to work on that stuff. It's spiced. I'm not going to lie about the spiciness, okay? Honestly, I thought it was going pretty well. And then things have gotten a little hotter. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Please, I would just like to be able to build a steam core before the Londoners take control. Like, the medical posts have not... Hold on. We can do this. Steam hub. 20 steel. Build that son of a gun. Right there. That's a big one. Please construct it as soon as is humanly possible. The ill are going to be very upset. Generator... Stress level critical. Had to be done. Just last a few hours. Steam hub complete. Turn it on. 24 hours, baby. Range setting. Not researched yet. It should start to hit this stuff, though. Healthcare promise fulfilled. Hope rises. We've taken a little bit of momentum away from the Londoners. I think that's going to do it for now. We have not completed our goal, obviously, of helping the sick. But I think we didn't just let the colony slip into complete disarray. So I do welcome your tips here as I save the game. We'll call this, well, just keep it as YouTube 1 for now. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Thanks for your comments, your feedback, etc., etc. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And I appreciate your help. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya! Just got Alt-Tab as you're aware.